Hello, my name is Steve Gearhart, and this is the Unagi Observer. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is a quick little filler video for the month of January. Again, at the end of this month, I'll tell you guys when the season is going to start up again and what that season is going to look like. But for the time being, I had a brainstorm. Now, we all know about Demon Slayer Mugen Train, and that thing is just breaking records left and right. Right? I mean, it's just like, and it hasn't even hit China yet. So, people who invested in that movie or producers are involved with it, they're rich, right? They made a lot of money. So I had a brainstorm in the car today, and I thought, well, how can I also make money using anime and make money with it? So, hear me out. So I'm going to get an already established anime, well known. If you're Otaku, if you like anime, you're going to know this movie. And I'm going to divide it up into 3 parts. Part 1, part 2, and the end, which will be only about 30 minutes or so. But it's going to be multimedia. So instead of just an anime, a retelling of the anime, it's going to be over different types of mediums. So here we go. So here's my idea. This is what I think how I'm going to make some money. If I can get the investors to get the rights to this particular anime. It's going to start with Grave of the Fireflies Ice Capades. That's right. The first part is going to be telling of Saito and his little sister, or Seiya and his little sister at the beginning, end of World War II. There's firebombing and people dying and getting bombed and running everywhere, and we're going to have that as an ice capade, right? We're going to have that part as an ice capade, and it's going to end with them moving into their aunt's house. So part 2, and the next form of media that we're going to use is Grave of the Fireflies Part 2, the musical. That's right, a musical. And this part's going to be living in the aunt's house until they can't live there anymore, and they move into the caves, right, where they live the rest of their lives. And we're going to show how they start to starve to death and bad things happen and the fireflies dying and stuff like that. So we're going to have that as part 2 for Grave of the Fireflies, the musical. So remember, Graves of the Firefly part 1, Ice Capades. It's going to be on ice. Part 2 is going to be a musical on stage, live. It's going to tour. Both things, Ice Capades and the musical, are going to tour. Now, for the third part, which is going to be retelling the ending, we're going to have a slightly different ending. Still going to be sad, but we're going to retell the ending a little bit. But in order for you to get to see that ending, you're going to have to go to a pachinko parlor and play pachinko games. And you're going to have to win 10 games. And at the end of each game, you're going to get a little segment, 3-minute segment, of the last 30 minutes of Grave of the Fireflies. So part 3 is going to rely on you winning 10 pachinko games to see the little videos. So that's my idea to make money. Grave of the Fireflies over multimedia. Tell me what you think. Put the comments down below.